Hi guys, welcome to Pretty Little Claws. I'm Lisa Graves and today I'm going to be showing you Acrygel on tip extensions in a range of different colours. Okay, so doing your usual nail prep routine, I've pushed back the cuticles with my cuticle pusher and I'm just etching the nail plate now with my Nails 180 nail file. Using the curved side, I get that right under that cuticle just to brush out any dust and any more dead skin. And I'm going to wipe over these nails with the gel residue solution, give them a good scrub as well. Okay, so I'm going to be using clear tips on these nails today, and I'm also going to be using the Nails brush on nail glue, just a small amount on the inside of the tip, a little swipe and stick, and hold that until it has set. Okay, so make sure you're happy with the size, and just again, a small amount of glue just on the inside of that tip, and a little bit of a swipe, and then hold for a couple of seconds. Okay, so once you've got all of your tips on, we're then going to shape the tips. So I like to use a small pair of scissors. I'm going to leave these full length. If you are taking any length off, make sure you take the length off first before you shape. You don't need to use scissors, you can just file the sides away. I like to use the scissors just to take the edges off. And then I can perfect the rest of it with my nail file. Especially if you're doing a stiletto or quite a narrow tapered square, it's easier just to get the excess tip off with these scissors. Okay, so when you're happy with your length and shape of the tips, we need to blend the tips. When I'm doing just a basic overlay, which I'm going to be doing in this video, I'll only blend the wings of the tip. There's no need to be blending all the way over, so just the wings on the side is what I will blend to make sure they're nice and flush with the natural nail. That way you don't get any excess product swelling over in the stress area. So I'm going to wipe over these nails again with the gel residue wipe off solution. Okay, using the Nails acid-free primer, I'm just going to place a small amount of this on the nail bed and allow that to dry. Using the Urban Graffiti UV LED base coat, I'm going to base coat the entire nail, including the tip. And with my base coat, I really like to work it in on the natural nail. Get it as close to the cuticle as possible without flooding, and then bring that down the tip. And I'll repeat that on all 5 nails. And they can go into the lamp for a full cure. Okay, so you will need some tissue folded up and a dapping dish. And in the dapping dish, I'm just going to pop a small amount of the gel residue wipe off solution. You will also need the Nails spatula, and I'm going to be using the Nails Oval number 6 brush. Okay, so on the first nail, I'm going to be using the Urban Graffiti Acrygel in Beauty Mark. Using your spatula, I'm going to need quite a fair amount of product because I am doing them quite long. Make sure you squeeze the tube from the bottom. Give it a nice firm squeeze. Take that off on your spatula. So I'm going to place this down kind of in the middle of the nail like that. So the idea of the wipe off solution is just to keep your brush slightly damp, which will stop the product from sticking to your brush. So I'm going to saturate the brush and then just dab off any excess onto my tissue. If at any point you feel the product sticking to your brush, just go back into your wipe off solution. So I'm going to work from cuticle to tip with this product, doing it all in one bead. So starting first, I'm just going to gently push some product up to the cuticle area, and then with my brush at a 45-degree angle, I'm going to start pressing this product into the cuticle. Nice and gently, nice gentle pats. And with your brush being at 45 degree, it will allow you to put an apex in this nail. It is important that your brush isn't too wet. If your brush is too wet, it will make this product really runny. So once you've got your cuticle in, with the angle that your brush was at, you should now have an apex in as well. So I'm now going to flatten my brush and work the rest of this product, again just patting and pulling this product down the nail, making sure that we're covering the tip on both sides and that there's ample amount of product. Any excess product will just come away at the end of the tip. So when you get to the end like that, you can get your spatula again and just break away any product like that. So before this goes into the lamp, I'm just going to perfect it, making sure that there's no product under the tip, and then we've got a general nice shape going on. And when you're happy, that can go into the lamp for a full cure. Okay, so on the next nail, I'm going to be using Pinch Me. So I'm going to repeat the same process on the rest of the nails. Okay, on the next nail I'm going to be using Peaceful Slumber. Okay, on the next nail I'm going to be using Tempting Fate. And on the thumb I'm going to be using Happy Go Rosie. Okay, so once they've all had a full cure, we need to wipe over with the gel residue wipe off solution just on a lint-free pad and just remove that sticky layer, and then you can go ahead and get these nails filed into shape. So filing your sidewalls first, I'm using the 180 Nail Nails nail file. I'm going to get my shape back in to where the tip was. Make sure that your sidewalls are nice and straight. And then I'm going to make sure that my cuticle area is nice and flush, so using the curved side of that nail file. Nice gentle feather strokes all the way around that cuticle. Again, we want to be using the nail file at around about a 45-degree angle like we did with our brush. If the nail file is too flat, you'll just file your apex off. Make sure you get your nail file right up in that cuticle. Okay, so now I'm going to file the nail up and over the whole length of this nail up into the centre, and then the same on the other side, coming up and into the middle of the nail. So you'll be able to see if there are any patches that you haven't hit with a file, because they'll remain shiny. So I'm going to check down the barrel view of that nail now to see what the thickness is like, and I can see that it's still a little bit thick on the tip. So I'm going to keep in the same motion until I'm happy with the thickness on that tip. And then I'm just going to dust over my apex area. And then you can check the nail from all angles and have a good feel as well, see if you can feel any bumps that might need filing out. And when you're happy with that, you can move on to the next nail. Okay, so once these are dust free, you can then go in with the colour or design of your choice, but for the purpose of this video, I am just going to top coat so that you can see the colours of the Acrygel. So just to remind you again, this pinky was Beauty Mark. This nail was Pinch Me. This nail was Peaceful Slumber. This nail is Tempting Fate. And the thumbnail is Happy Go Rosy. And just to finish these off, I'm going to pop some of the peach cuticle oil on. Here is the finished product. I do hope you've enjoyed watching this video. All the links to the products used will be in the description box below. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye!